With Trucking Evolution, we want to go ahead and show you how not to spend your money that you're going to invest into this industry. Now, one of the biggest problems that we are having in our defeats is ourselves, getting improper information, getting information from people who have absolutely no idea about the industry, and that is going to be a key factor to your failure in this industry. There's a lot of people, whether you're here locally, whether you're outside of the United States, maybe you move here for a better life and you basically sell everything in your homeland to start a business. And when you come here, you basically grab everything that you have had and basically invest it into this business to go ahead and develop, and then you lose all your money. Well, with Trucking Evolution, what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to make sure that you stop spending your money and start investing into the industry to make sure that you develop the correct business infrastructure to go ahead and build up from a startup business to develop to the business that you have always wished of. Now, we want to go ahead and make sure that you don't commit the same errors and problems that many of millions of people who get into this industry have committed. And I'll include myself. I have been in the business. We have family who have been in the business who will go and start to invest all their money, all their hard sweat, hard work money into this business, and then they have absolutely no good outcome. Now, what has happened is that within the first 2 years of this industry, it is very likely for you to lose every type of money that you have put into this business because you have zero knowledge. You're getting taught improperly. Maybe you're just taking trainings to get by. And one key thing that I have always said, you get what you pay for. So we have to understand that the more knowledge that we built on into the industry and we basically surround ourselves with, the better chances you're going to have to go ahead and start to build a business, not only that's going to be good, but it's going to start giving you the revenue that you want to see. We have seen it from all different patterns. We have seen it from people who are Latin Americans who are coming here and spending all of their money on different trainings, different courses that are not teaching them anything valuable to the industry. They may be teaching them 1 or 2, 3 things that are going to be into the industry, but they're not teaching them how to manage. They're not teaching them how to market. They're not teaching them how to basically keep a core of the business. Having a core of the business is one of the most beneficial things that you could have, because understanding what a core of a business is going to basically build your business. We have people from Europe. We have people locally here in the US who are basically given wrong information, taking wrong trainings, wrong courses. They're basically being sold a bunch of different ideas that have absolutely nothing to do with the industry. Now, these people don't really care whether you succeed or you don't after the training. We actually do. We want to make sure that you are in that 60% of individuals who join this industry and get sold on a bunch of different lies and get told so many success stories, but then that individual on the other side of you is realistically doing worse or is going to do just as bad as you because you're getting improper information. We are tired of sitting around watching people put all their money into this industry and not understanding that you can't get that money back. Once that money goes, that money's gone. And once you have your time into it, that time is gone. Now, money, a lot of people get confused and they think, let's invest here, let's invest there. And yes, money, you can get it back. You won't get the $100,000 from that truck back, but you can get another $200,000 because money is reborn. Now, one of the biggest factors is your time. Your time isn't reborn. So if you sat there for 2 to 5 years building a business that you lost, all that time is time that you have lost on success because you have listened to people who don't know absolutely nothing about the industry and have absolutely zero idea on how to build a business. Now, we don't want you to fall into that 60% of individuals and keep failing. We want to make sure that you understand everything that you need to be successful. And this isn't because we have read about it or have talked about it with other individuals like yourself that you might be a little bit confused on what you're doing, but it's because we have lived through it as well. I personally know because my business has been around and I know that my family has had this business, and I absolutely know everything that you should stay away from, that you should weed out from the construction of your business so you don't fail. So the purpose of this is that we want to make sure that you don't commit the same exact mistakes that we have committed in the past to make you get to the point where you're losing money and you think that all your business is going to basically fail. We want to go ahead, and since we've been through these situations, we want to make you take the right turn, the left turn, so you don't run into all these speed humps and you have a smooth path through your business to make sure that you have a very developed core in your infrastructure to the business. Now, with that being said, I want to go ahead and basically invite you guys to take the opportunity to not only invest properly into your business, into yourself, and in the knowledge, the power that you're going to have and feel after you actually know what you're doing and you have full control of your business. When you have full control of your business and you have the knowledge, the power, the ability to walk into your business and know that things are going right, it's going to be the most satisfying thing that you could personally have in your lifetime. Understanding and knowing that what you're walking into is something that you have built and created, and you were able to go ahead and move all those hiccups that you don't want to run into, that we know that we can avoid you bumping into by taking this proper training. And like I said, a lot of people, they go through 2, 4, 5 trainings before they even realize that they're not gaining any type of experience. Sometimes you might not even notice, but you're getting the same exact training from different companies, just worded out completely different. Now, that's the problem that we don't want you guys to kind of go through. We want to make sure that everything that you learn with us is going to basically evolve your business into a complete different dimension. We don't want to just teach you how to run your business, how to basically buy a truck, how to get your MC, USDOT. We want to make sure that you understand from the most basic detailed thing about the industry to things that you maybe would never even think that you would know because you thought that you would never be in that situation. Now, this doesn't mean that you're going to sit there and do all the work. This just means that you're going to have the knowledge and the power to make sure that the people around your business are doing these things correctly, and it's going to make your life a lot easier, a lot more successful, and being able to weed out all these little different things. A business is built off of detailed things. The smallest things in your business can drop you and make you fail. And that is what we want to avoid. We want to make sure that wherever we're going, wherever we're heading, we are being pathed and guided the correct way. And those little tiny details, those little speed humps that you could run into, sooner or later is going to take some wear and tear, and it's going to completely destroy your business. We here know how to make sure that you don't run into these things, and we're going to basically give you a whole entire business plan to the point where you're going to be in full control of your business and understand everything that has to do with this industry, so you don't fail or keep failing in this industry, and you could finally see the realistic numbers that you have been wanting to see in the past 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, however long you've been in this business. Or if you're just a startup business and you want to see the numbers that other companies are having, we want to make sure that you understand and have the guidance to go that way so you can have a successful business in this industry.